Hey everyone, what's going on, huh? What's going on this Sunday, huh? Sunday, why is it getting fucking dark? I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera. February 28th, the last day of this month of February, the shortest month of the fucking year, right? How is everyone doing, huh? Well, we got a rainy Sunday over here, and so yeah, I'm just taking it easy. I did some cooking, some grocery shopping, and I was with my girl yesterday. My other girlfriend. We went to the hibachi place. That was nice. And here I am doing my podcast. I was watching I was watching Golden Globes. It's still going on as we speak. Yeah, it's different now, because of COVID. So everybody's basically sitting at home and just like, accepting the awards, right? Awards. How come I'm not getting a fucking Golden Globe, huh? Well, I don't know, sir. Yeah, it's a rainy day, fucking rainy day. And I've just been taking it easy, I had my dinner and then sorry, I may just sound fucking boring, but and I'm just gonna do like a short podcast for this Sunday. What's happening, huh? Looks like the weather is going to break finally this week, I think. And my girlfriend, she's on vacation down in Honduras, and it's a fucking Jesus. It's just like she asked for money. She was like, "Baby, can you send me some money? I'm going to this resort." Blah blah blah. I'm like, I can't do that. Well, that's what happens when you hook up with these ladies from these dating websites. Whatever. Young. But let's see, right? And that kind of turned me off, and I don't know, man. I still have feelings for her, and let's see when she comes back. So let's see, right? So I don't want to go on about that. I did that in one of my last podcasts. So let's see, right? And life has to move on. It has been great so far. It had been great between us, between her and me, and great chemistry and all that. But if things don't work out, then what can I do? I gotta move on. I gotta fucking move on. All right. Yeah, go. Jesus, I can't even say that word. Golden Globes, Oscars. What else is there? Grammys. So many fucking award shows, in this new reality. Um, and speaking of the new reality, people are actually, including all of us, we are getting like fucking bored. I get bored over the fucking weekend. On top of that, it's cold. And so what can you do? It's like those days are gone. Gone are those days, man. Gone are those fucking days. Um, so I think um, is the changes are already taking place, right? The changes are already taking place in the lifestyle of people, all of us, to basically not to cope with, but to basically align our lives with the new reality, right? Um, Gone are the days when you could just go out, have a drink, or just sit in a bar and start talking to someone, and those days are gone. Are you? And it's not a matter of drink, just go out and talk to people, and it's just like, I have no fucking idea. I mean, I do have an idea as much as you all do. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is that I think we are aligning our lives to live, and who the fuck knew that this was going to happen in this first decade, beginning of this first decade of 21st century, roaring 20s. Is that what it's going to be like? Roaring 20s? I have no fucking idea. But I just still feel that I am not going to accept this new reality. That's what I feel like. I'm pretty sure many of you do too. But here it is. So we gotta live with it. We gotta fucking live with it. And just not be bored. And I mean, I got work. I work full time. And then I also work at home. Besides working in the office, like office hours. And work is getting busier, which is good. And life has to go on. Right? Life has to go on. Sorry, that was my old fucking guy moment. And I'm looking forward to actually go on a trip in May. Go out of town, take a plane out to the West Coast. Um, and I don't know. I just don't fucking know. I feel like it's like it's this fucking, not the word isolation, but just this feeling, this feeling that now things are different, and it just makes us kind of depressed, I think. Um, but compare to what we were having, like last year around this time. Actually, not this time, but after like March 15th and all that, shit hit the fan, and then everything was just fucking closed. At least we have now restaurants open, all the other places open. All you have to do is to wear a fucking mask, right? Um, yeah, and then I have to just like take it easy on the dating websites, man. Jesus fucking, it's like, well, what can I do? I'm a single guy and I don't have a wife or kids. But that doesn't mean that I have to just go on dates and etc. I don't actually. I'm trying not to. But whatever. I mean, you got to live your life. Life doesn't stop, so you got to live your life, and that's what I'm going to do. All right. So, what's happening in Texas, by the way? Is everything okay now? Because it looks like Joe Rogan is back, right, on his podcast. He was like fucking gone. He was like radio silent for like a fucking week. Obviously, during the hinterland of winter down in Texas. I saw the pictures from the Perseverance rover, right, on Mars. Fucking amazing pictures, like new pictures, new resolution. And it's like out of this fucking world. It looks like a desert, obviously. Desert. It looks like a desert. Obviously, Mars surface. No signs of life, no water, no clouds, except for methane clouds, I believe. And, excuse me, I'm kind of fucking like tired as well. And then I told you guys that I've been looking at other apartments. I did look at another one yesterday. I did a layout, right? Because I'm looking at these studio apartments. They have really good deals, $1,800, and then 2 months rent on top of that, and then there's 6 month fucking free parking, So I did some calculations. I set up a spreadsheet, and then I was trying to also lay out my furniture, my couch, and my bed, to see if it would fit. I went there yesterday with another leasing agent, and then I also took some measurements of that apartment. And I'm going to talk to my landlord's managers here and see if they can give me a fucking break, because I have to pay. Did I say this? Am I repeating myself? I had to pay like 2 months rent, like a buyout, as a penalty. So I'm going to talk to them again tomorrow, and let's see what they say, right? Because I think it's really a good deal. I can still save money, even with paying 2 months rent here. It's just that I have to give them 2 months notice. So let's see, right? Yeah, let's see. It's in Weehawken, and let's see. All right. I don't know. I'm sorry. This podcast is going to sound like so fucking boring. Yeah, I cooked some fucking lamb. I did like a lamb stew. That was nice. Came out. I mean, I kind of a little burned it, which was not good. But it was fucking delicious. All right. So, and then I was also watching some soccer games on TV, YouTube TV, right? I think there was Barcelona versus whatever the fuck it was, right? I think it's the Spain's leagues, right? Is that what it is? Are those European leagues? And my fucking, Chromecast has been acting up, and I was trying to watch the Golden Globes here, on the TV, but it would fucking like turn off the Chromecast every fucking 10 minutes for some fucking reason. In any case, so I'm just going to like pass the fuck out, after my podcast. I'm going to watch like whatever the hell I'm watching, right? Is there anything I want to say? Anything I want to talk about? I guess the whole thing, about my own life. I think I said that last time too. That I have to like just live a focused life, focused life. Try to basically throw away all the horse shit, and live a genuine life. I think that's what I have to do. Again, this whole thing with my citizenship, hopefully it works out this year. And then I'm going to go to mountains, meet my parents, my sisters. It has been a while. I think that also has been some sort of a hanging sword on my head, on my neck. Hopefully it's not that. And then I actually had a fucking dream. I think I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday. I had this recurring dream the whole fucking night, It's the same dream. Not same dream, but how a dream starts with some sort of a story, and then it goes on. It evolves into another story. Not another story, but based on that, the dream evolves. So the whole fucking night, I was having like the same storyline all night. So hopefully, nothing bad, because I think dream world is some sort of an alternate universe. Is that what it is? I have no fucking idea, but I think dreams somehow tell something or some things about our lives, that may play out in future, right? And I just have to take a lot of deep breaths and just take it easy. That's what I have to do. Not be fucking bothered by, small stuff. Just focus on what I need to focus on, etc., right? I'm repeating myself. I'm sorry. I apologize. What do I have to focus on? All right, so let's talk about that, because the other night, I was kind of fucking depressed too. And then I was thinking, and I was trying to write down actually on my phone in the notes, what are the things actually in my life that matter most? Obviously work, and then my relationship, right? The balance, and then what are the things that I'd like to do, right? I mean, things which bother me. There are a lot of things which are bothersome, having a steady relationship is very, very important for me. And I was actually on fucking Tinder. Actually, I was talking to some lady on Tinder, and on the chat, and I asked her if she wanted to go out dinner, and then she was like, yeah, maybe this week. So I had to basically talk to her, some beautiful lady. But scheduled date, so let's see, right? And so a steady relationship, a healthy relationship is very important for me. And as much as it is for everybody else, right? And then other finer things in life, other finer things in life, including, spending time quality, in quality-wise, or quality, what the fuck am I saying? Spending life or spending time qualitatively, that's the word I wanted to use, sorry, qualitatively, right? So, these days I understand, there's not a lot going on. So, we tend to have a lot of time on our hands, and I try to basically not squeeze that, but I try to basically just focus on work and but then, for how long you can work, you get fucking bored and you need time, you need time off, and you need time to, have a quality time with your girlfriend, or, whatever you're doing, right? And then, chores of life, chores, errands, Um, but I still feel that I'm lacking something, just like every one of us who feel this way, that we somehow lack something, something that has to come from our heart, some sort of an anchor that we can anchor our ship to, right? So, and then I was texting my girlfriend the other day that, listen, I think I'm just having an epiphany, some sort of an epiphany, because I was just thinking through this thing in my fucking head. What are the things which are important for me, and what's bothering me, and not much about what's bothering me, but what should I focus on? I would love to travel, like I said, but um, travel is a lot of money, and I can't afford to travel, and I have a lot of work to do, which is good. However, being here, in Northeast and all that, although I wish I could be in Colorado, but wherever I am, right, doesn't matter, because I still am me, my head, my own thinking, right, my own lifestyle. So what I need to actually do is just write down, not like a fucking, schedule of events, or not schedule of like fucking, our to-do list, or, what I should do. Maybe I should just write down something, Saturday I want to do this, Sunday I want to do that. Obviously there are things which I do, normally speaking, and including my podcast and chores and all the other stuff. But I think I should also focus on some of the other things I want to do. For example, I wanted to go to the golf range at Chelsea Piers, but then it was kind of late because I woke up late, and so I was thinking about, actually, the building that I went to see, their apartment in Weehawken. Actually, they have like a simulator, a golf simulator. So they seem great. They also have like a theater inside. Not a big theater, but it's a room where they have a big TV where you can watch the movies. That's also fucking great. And they have 2 pool tables, 2 swimming pools, 2 pool tables. It's like amenities are fucking great, and they have really good deals, right? But in any case, so maybe that's what I should do, play some sports. And I think I've also been thinking about writing something. I wrote those fucking booklets, small like piece of art and whatever the fuck it was, right? Which I published and created, published on CreateSpace, Amazon's CreateSpace. Besides my engineering books and all that work related, I wrote a book, and then I wrote like a few other small like guidelines and all that construction related, right? Which are on Amazon. What else is going on, huh? Same old, it's a fucking big old boring Sunday. I'm just trying to like take it easy and just like, just prepare for the, for the week, and it's just great to just take it easy, take it easy, just like not do anything, like. And the other thing is that, just not look at your phone, and stay away from the fucking technology, and just like do something, do something that doesn't involve like getting on the phone, etc., etc. I think these are the things that we should do, and I should do at least. I'm not telling anybody else to do, but just like separating ourselves, even for a few minutes, even for fucking few minutes, if you can just look into ourselves and just just go with the flow, not go with the flow, but like, not be worried about if anybody is texting us or what's happening in the email, and or do I have to text somebody or whatever the fuck it is, right? Everything is going to be fine, if you can tell ourselves everything is going to be fine, just relax, just relax. I think the other thing I like to go on drives, I like that drive. Actually, I wanted to go up, but it was fucking raining today. I usually go along like Hudson, on Jersey side of Hudson, and go up all the way to like fucking up to GW Bridge, and then it's fucking nice. Maybe I will do that once the weather hopefully gets better. And then we have the daylight saving time, right? It's coming up soon. When is daylight saving? When is daylight saving, right? When is daylight saving? When is daylight saving? Well, I'm sorry, I called it daylight. Okay, so March 14th, here we go, 2 weeks from now, exact 2 weeks. So it begins on 2 a.m., which means 2 a.m. is going to be 1 a.m. Is that what it is? Or 2 a.m. is going to be 3 a.m. I think 2 a.m. is going to be 3 a.m., right? Because in November, it's the other way around, right? So, life goes on. And am I fucking sounding depressed? I have no fucking idea. Maybe I am. But I don't know. This whole thing with my girlfriend, again, I just gotta take it easy, whatever. And I'm not gonna fucking send her money, while she's vacationing, and we have a deal. I mean, I understand, and I don't have any money, I have all these bills. I'm trying to cut down, all my expenses, including this, the apartment. I'm trying to basically, downgrade my apartment so I can pay less. And then I have the office rent, the payroll, and all these other fucking expenses, So, it's, it's a lot of money. And, I wish I was a fucking millionaire, then it wouldn't have been a problem, But I hope she understands that. And, other than that, we have a great thing going on, and, I don't want to go on and on about that. It's already 28 minutes, everyone. I think I have a few topics in my cheat sheet, so maybe we should just talk about those. I'm sorry. Let's see, for the next podcast. Okay, here we go. So I started off with this list, right? Most important things in my life: work, relationship, including intimacy, and family are very close friends, spending time with them, obviously, right? And then like a hobby, obviously this podcast is one of my hobbies. And then also, finding some other hobbies. I think going to golfing range is great. And then, like taking drives, I like those. Going on drives, and what else do I like to do in my life? Playing pool is another thing. I think I should start playing pool again. I mean, downstairs we have a pool table, And cooking, obviously, is also one of my other passions. All right, everyone. So let's get into our cheat sheet. Do I have anything? Okay, so I have a few topics, right? PRAM, PRAM, PRAM. So what is PRAM, sir? So apparently PRAM is a solar panel, right? Solar. PRAM is a solar. It's called space solar, right? Space solar. PRAM, PRAM, right? So Pentagon actually sent a pizza box sized solar panel into space, but I'm sure everything is fine, right? Okay, so what is PRAM? PRAM is actually a...
Playing from iPhone.
Oh my fucking god. What is Alexa saying? Jesus. The solar panel is officially called the photovoltaic...
It's not just my obsession, it's more than a reliance. We owe an awful lot to a little thing called science.
Alexa, stop. Jesus. So it's called the photovoltaic radio frequency antenna module, right? And it's designed to capture the powerful blue light in space that does not pass through the atmosphere, right? So the idea is that that PRAM, that solar panel, would be able to produce electricity, enough electricity to fuel a whole city. So if they actually produce these, and these are going to be revolving around in Earth's orbit, right, around Earth, and they can basically produce electricity which can be beamed back onto Earth, right, to power these cities and whatever else we have to power, right? So I thought that was very interesting. If this happens, then that means that these panels can actually supply power, energy to any part of Earth, right? Isn't that fucking amazing? What they're claiming is that this has been tested successfully. And that could open a whole new fucking door of energy, producing energy, electricity to power the planet, right? Power our planet, or even if we fucking go on Mars, maybe power our our base on Mars, right? So that's interesting, and let's see how far they go on this, right? Let's see how far. But yeah, this was interesting, I thought. And with that, my next topic, everyone, is... I'm sorry, I'm not trying to just blow through this. Okay, so my next topic is UFO sighting by American Airlines pilot, right? So I think this was last week that one of the American Airlines pilot said that there was some object which was above them, above the plane, right, above the airplane, that they had sighted. And they are saying that, that it might be a UFO. It's like that object that these Navy pilots actually sighted, right? David Fraser, that's what his name is. I mean, Joe Rogan talks about this all the time, but I think it was the same object that this American airline pilot actually came across, right? So what the fuck is that? Does that mean that these are actually really alien, some sort of an alien artifacts, not artifacts, but some alien technology, alien ship. I have no fucking idea, but I thought that was very interesting. And so, yeah, American airline pilot actually cited a UFO sighting. Cited a UFO sighting, sir. Yeah, exactly. American airline pilot sighted UFO, right? Okay, here we go. Had to say this, pilot reported UFO sighting. FBI aware of incident. Wow. Pilot of Phoenix-bound American Airlines plane reports mid-flight, hold on a second, mid-flight close encounter with UFO. But how the fuck did he know that that was a UFO, right? The pilot of a flight bound for Phoenix, Arizona, obviously reported a close encounter with an unidentified flying object that almost looked like a cruise missile earlier this week, according to the author of a blog specializing in aviation and space news. Flight 2292 out of Dallas was over the northeast corner of New Mexico on Sunday. Do you have any targets up there? We just had something go right over the top of us. The pilot is heard saying in the recording. Douglas uploaded his blog. I had to say this, but it looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast right over the top of us. I have no fucking idea. So the pilot said this. Actually, I heard that. Actually, I listened to that. He said that, but how do we know? How did he know that was? Well, I guess he didn't say that that was a UFO, but some sort of a UFO obviously is an unidentified flying object, right? But it could be man. I have no fucking idea. It could be one of those programs, top secret programs. I have no fucking idea. All right, so everyone, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to close my podcast early today. It's already 11 o'clock. Hopefully the Golden Globes are over, right? And then for the movies and shows, right? For the movies and shows, I actually was watching this new show. It's called Tribes of Europa, right? Tribes of Europa. Amazing fucking show. I finished the first season. I think it was 6 episodes. It's like post-apocalyptic Europe, right? And without any spoiler alerts, but it's based on survival, and the story also about some sort of a cube, right? Some sort of an artifact that apparently has some fucking secrets to like an advanced civilization somewhere on planet Earth, right? Or maybe I have no fucking idea. I think that was the whole plot. That was one of the main plots, right? And that was fucking amazing. I had to find out. Tribes of Europa. You guys can look it up. I had to find out when is their next season. Tribes of Europa. Tribes of Europa season 2. Okay, here we go. Release date, blah blah blah. The next is a German sci-fi series. Is an amalgam of everything Netflix has mastered in its near decade producing original content: science fiction, world building, teen drama, gory violence, and multilingual storytelling. Right. So season 2, confirmation may be a fair bit away. However, the strong showing so far makes it comparable to its spiritual predecessor, Dark. Dark, just like Tribes of Europa was a German. So there was like a predecessor to this, Dark, huh? I guess I'll have to find out what Dark is, right? Dark season 3 might be the best series finale. It was Netflix's first German language original series, and first glance it looked like a gamble. All right, so I'll have to find out, right? All right. And then what else have been watching? Oh, I've been watching that show, Eureka. That's also science fiction, right? Sci-fi. Eureka. Um, and it's 5 seasons. I think I just went from season 1 to like season 3. All right, everyone. So yeah, it's actually Canadian. I believe it's a Canadian show. All right. I presume you all are having a great weekend, and I will see you all next weekend.